The following
DSP tries it.
has been paid for by the
Kojima World Order.
What's up, everyone? Darkside Phil here yet again. Welcome to day 3 of Content ID Match Madness on YouTube. And now that we're finally 3 days into it, I think a lot of the more mainstream media outlets, a lot of the bigger YouTubers are finally catching on that this is happening. I want to thank everyone who every day this week since Monday has been following along my vlogs about the situation. As you can see, obviously there was a huge trailing off after the first day, but there's still a good 10,000 people who daily are coming back, and I am doing my best to provide you with daily useful updates to help you out if you are a content creator on YouTube and you need help getting these content ID matches resolved, alright? And I'm back again today with even more updates and even more concrete info. I'm going to relate to you exactly what's happened to me in the past day, okay? So since we talked yesterday in this video, 21 hours ago, a few things have happened. And primarily one of the biggest things that happened is that these gaming studios, Capcom, Naughty Dog, Deep Silver, Ubisoft, have basically been alerted by YouTubers. They went to them and said, what are you doing? Why are there all these content ID matches happening on people's video game videos? To which these publishers and game developers saying, we didn't do that. We don't know why this is happening. Let's look into it. And they did. Come to find out, it has absolutely nothing to do with any game developers, period. This content ID fuck up is 100% Google's fault. Google, here's the deal. I'm going to give you a little background, then I'm going to give you the useful information because I know a lot of people want to know the full story. Google allows partner companies, they now call them MCNs, multi-channel networks, to partner channels such as mine. Alright? This allows us to run ads on our gaming footage. Okay? We don't get credit for that. The partner networks do, but the partner networks pay us a certain amount based off of our different agreements. Alright? I think it was either a year or 2 years ago, don't quote me on this, Fullscreen, which is one of the biggest partner networks on YouTube, was sued by a music production or music label, some kind of a music distribution company, sued them, alright, and said, you people under your partnered umbrella are using copyrighted music in their videos, and now we're going to sue you because you're the one that partnered them in the first place and put ads on them. We're suing your ass. You know why they did that? It's because they knew that if they went over the common person, they went after them, it would be too lengthy, too time-consuming to go after thousands of people who were using copyrighted music in their stuff, and they know that people don't have any money. Let's face it, the line-level partner has no kind of money compared to the large MCN, the large partner company who has, you know, probably thousands, if not millions of dollars behind them that these music studios, these music distribution centers can sue. They sued Fullscreen, and Fullscreen went to YouTube, and so did the music studios, went to YouTube and said, you gotta get a fix. Because there's no way that Fullscreen can check every video that uploads every day. There's no way that any partner network could. So YouTube has created this new system, the Content ID system, that they instituted as of Monday, that is now flagging every video, alright? And here's the deal. The game developers have come out and said, it's not us. If you get something that's flagged, and it says, oh, from Capcom, from Ubisoft, dispute the claim immediately. They've said this publicly yesterday, or last night actually. Dispute the claim. Now, I already showed you on Monday how to do that. If you're not clear, watch my video here about the original stuff that went down on Monday. All right? It'll show you the full dispute process. Now, I have a great and positive update for everyone today. Okay? Most of the claims that I had against playthroughs from Capcom, from Ubisoft, Naughty Dog, a few were released, have now been cleared up. What I mean by that is that the dispute was accepted and the claims were lifted. Now, if you want to know, once a claim is lifted, how to re-enable monetization on those videos, watch my video from yesterday, the update here. That's what I walked you through yesterday, all right? But what I'm here to tell you right now is that if you're getting any disputes from game studios, especially the ones I mentioned in this video, Capcom, Naughty Dog, Deep Silver / Volition, because they're the same kind of group, and Ubisoft, dispute those immediately. Dispute them, because chances are within a day or two they will be cleared, which is awesome. I mean, that's just an amazing thing that you may have hundreds of videos that got flagged because those are the games that you play. You can get them cleared up immediately and get business back to normal on those videos. It was huge for me. I had a few parts of some bigger playthroughs that had like tens of thousands, if not one of them had like 58,000 views on it, and I got it cleared up. So that's awesome. Okay? So that's the definitive news I'm here to tell you to help you out today. Hopefully, you guys can be able to go in there and dispute that stuff. Now, if you don't remember how to do it, it's very easy. If you want to do it, you go to your copyright notices here. You just got to click on what it says, you know, it's being matched at. If it says a game company, dispute that video. Okay? Now, how do you find out? I'll review again from yesterday. How do you find out if it's been accepted? Go to your uploads queue, which is Video Manager Uploads. Go here to Newest. Change that to Not Claimed. All your videos that have ads disabled will now pop up because they were apparently matched. And you can look up through here and see if there are any where the blue text is gone. If the blue text is gone, it means the claim's been released and you can re-enable monetization. Watch yesterday's video on the Content ID to find out how to do that. I'm not going to go through the whole process, but I wanted to very quickly go through that with you. Now, as you can see, let me show you guys. It's day 3. I now have 5 freaking tabs full of videos that have been flagged. All right? All in all, it's about 400 videos, and it's growing every day. Of course, that's the most alarming part, is that, yes, it is growing every day. However, there is a pattern now that is forming. And I will tell you, if you played these games, you're in trouble. And basically, I don't know if you're ever going to be getting out of the trouble. Let me explain. The games that I'm getting destroyed with right now are, number one, any Nintendo game. Look, my entire Super Mario 3D World playthrough has been flagged now. Down here, my entire Legend of Zelda Wind Waker playthrough is being flagged. All my previous Nintendo videos, including this year, I played Super Mario World. I played Super Mario 3 on NES. I played New Super Mario Bros. Wii U last year. All that stuff, Skyward Sword from 2-3 years ago, is all completely flagged. And I disputed every single one. Nintendo has not responded. So Nintendo's pretty much one of the companies that is just not responding at all. Maybe they don't respond. If they don't respond within a month, that means that the claim needs to be relinquished. That's good, but what that means is anyone who wants to upload Nintendo footage, you're going to have it delayed for a month. How ridiculous is that? Okay? So, Nintendo's the number 1 problem for me. The number 2 problem for me, Grand Theft Auto and/or... Okay, it's not just Grand Theft Auto. It's Grand Theft Auto and/or any game that was one of these open world games that we played. And by the way, my entire Grand Theft Auto 5 playthrough is flagged. I'm not even kidding. Every fucking part has been flagged. Any game that has in-game music on a radio, basically music that was licensed to be in the game, this is the problem, and I'm going to show you why. So here we are, Grand Theft Auto 5, Part 124, match third-party content. You would think, well, Rockstar allows playthroughs. Rockstar actually allows playthroughs of their games on YouTube. In fact, if you actually go to Rockstar's website, on the website it lists publicly, it says you may do a playthrough with music and cutscenes as long as you have commentary. Wow. So well, who's putting this flag against it then? That's right. The record labels. Remember, I told you at the beginning of this video, the reason that this Content ID system was created is because the record labels were complaining about full screen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the fucking record labels who are going to destroy YouTube. It's not the gaming studios, it's the record labels. because they're in so much trouble right now, because their music is not selling anymore, because everyone gets shit over the internet digitally for free. And yes, it's illegal to get it for free. If I want a song, I buy it. Okay, for $1. It's not that much money. But most people out there are getting their music for free. The record labels are desperately afraid of not being able to exist anymore. They're bleeding money. So they did this last-ditch effort and came to Google and YouTube and said, you need to do something. So YouTube instituted this. Now, here's the problem. I disputed a bunch of these. They will not release the claim. So basically anyone who did a Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5 playthrough, and you had the radio on, your entire playthrough is now the legal property, get this, not of Rockstar, the company who made the game, it's the property of the people whose music is playing in the fucking game. Now, let me get this straight. Rockstar Entertainment paid a royalty, a fee, to have that song be in the game. They did that. They already paid these studios. These music studios are double dipping on the internet. That's right. Well, Rockstar paid me for it to be in the game, but then you made a video of it. We want your money too, so here you go. There's insane amount of greed coming from these record labels right now. I cannot believe I've never seen anything fucking like it. So that's where this is coming from. They are the root, the cause of the Content ID match controversy. Okay? So if you have any videos that look like this, you're in trouble. Because they're not going to relinquish the claim. I tried it. They don't give a shit. Now, the interesting thing about all this, and this is the last part of this video for today, is that there is a third instance. Yes, the one instance is a game studio is putting a claim against your video. The second instance is that these record labels are putting a claim against your video because you put a full song, like you just saw, Whiskey River from Willie Nelson was in that video. The third instance is the most unique, and I can't believe I'm seeing it, and I'm going to show you right now. I'm currently doing an ongoing playthrough of Fallout 3. I got Content ID matches. Click on it. Look what it matched. Dungeon 2 by Einon Zur. Sound recording administered by AdRev for a third party. I had no clue what that was, so I did my research last night, because I was pretty pissed about it, because a ton of my Fallout 3 playthrough videos are getting flagged. Do you want to know what this is? This is the background music for the game. This is the music for the game that Bethesda hired this guy, he's an artist called Einon Zur, to make this song called Dungeon 2 as background music for Fallout 3. So why am I getting a Content ID match? Get this. Because basically what happened is that they licensed that you could buy this music outside of the game. You could go on the internet and go to certain things like Amazon or whatever, and you can buy this background music if you like it. What the Content ID has done, it basically went to places like Amazon and other places where you can buy the digital music, and it's now running those up against things. So let me get this straight. Any game where you could buy the orchestral soundtrack, any game where you could have the instrumental music from the game and buy it on Amazon or on the internet, you're going to get a content flag for. What? So it's not just produced songs with artists singing and stuff like that. Background music for games is going to be flagged with this new Content ID system. It's fucking ludicrous. It's the most stupid, ridiculous thing I've ever fucking heard. It makes no sense at all. And the biggest problem with it, which I'm going to show you right now, I believe this is the one, yes, is here's my final part of my Dead Rising 3 playthrough. It got 2 Content ID matches, one from Idol and one from Merlin Phonophile. Do you want to know why? Because of this song, which is played in the credits of the game. Looks like Merlin Phonophile, whoever they were, released their claim. We're waiting to hear from Idol. Well, guess what? I've gotten claims from Idol on games from Capcom, games from Deep Silver, games from Ubisoft, games from pretty much almost every game publisher. Idol apparently is a third-party music distributor that, like I just explained to you, is the company that takes game music and makes it available for purchase on the internet outside of the game. So anyone who went with this studio, this distribution company, Idle, your gameplay videos are being flagged, alright? So it doesn't matter what game you played, no one is safe. Anyone whose the music is being sold through that studio is being flagged unfairly. That's ridiculous. That's not the spirit of what this content ID is supposed to do. But here's the problem. Google released an official statement today saying, yes, we did launch this new content ID matching system. It's working as intended. If you have any problems, you can do a dispute through our system easily. Google, fuck you. First of all, you didn't warn anyone you were going to do this. You never explained how this was going to work. I noticed this morning, well actually it was last night, that a few people, including notable YouTubers such as Maximilian and Lord Vash, were talking to me on Twitter. They're terrified because right now there's a few people out there who like to pretend like they're gaming media, when in reality all they really are I hate to say it, drama queens. And a few people have made some videos and written articles saying that January will be the end of gaming on YouTube, that YouTube is completely changing the way that they're doing gaming. The bottom line is that's not the case. There are going to be some small changes that are going to be instituted on YouTube. Yes, they are going to be extra annoying for anyone who does gameplay footage. And by the way, it's not just for people who are partnered. It's for everyone. It's going to be pretty annoying. Okay? And so, you know, I knew they were coming, so people actually sent me the actual emails that they got from their partnership companies regarding the upcoming changes. And I haven't said anything about it because I've been on break. If I weren't on break, I probably would have already talked about it and tried to dissuade some people's fears. Unfortunately, this is what happens. I go on break, and the drama queens wake up, and they're like, oh, look, I can get cheap views if I say that YouTube gaming ends in January. Ha ha ha. Number two, you didn't give us a time frame of when it was going to happen so that we could prepare for it. Number three, I'm pretty sure that most people don't have 25,000 videos that they've uploaded like me. I'll click on videos here. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't list the total anymore. Hold on. What if I hit about? Aha. No, doesn't list it here anymore either. I don't even know, because they changed YouTube so fucking much. Who would even know where it lists it anymore? I do know that at one point it listed how many videos I'd uploaded, but now I don't even see it anymore. But regardless of that, okay? How is someone who runs a business, someone who's put up hundreds of videos. Now, me, I've put up 25,000 just on this channel alone. Most people haven't done that. Some people have put up thousands. Some people have put up hundreds. How are we supposed to micromanage this? We were supposed to hire a fucking staff of people to dispute false content ID claims? That's basically what Google's saying. We're wrong, but you have to fix that we're wrong. Not that we're going to institute a system that's correct so that we don't fuck you over and waste your time. Because Google doesn't care. They never have and they never will since they bought YouTube. That's the bottom line. That's what's going on right now. We're all getting screwed by music studios. As of right now, there's no resolution. Now, the good news is Ubisoft, Deep Silver, and other companies have been notified about this Idle situation, whoever this company is, and they said they're going to work on their ends to try to figure it out more. Okay? As for partnered stuff, like Machinima, who I'm partnered with, no updates yet. I did hear back from them today. They said they are working on it, but they don't have any answers yet. So, the good news is, if you have Capcom, if you have Ubisoft, if you have Deep Silver, and Naughty Dog, dispute those videos, and chances are they are going to get cleared up because mine did. Okay? If you have Nintendo right now, you're pretty boned because Nintendo is not responding to anything whatsoever. And they're not even putting out a press release to explain anything, probably because they don't want to get any more negative press about it, like they did a few months ago. And we have no protection right now against the music. So right now, again, all of the Grand Theft Auto footage that I've ever done since I was on YouTube is now the property of music studios, and they're making money off of me. They're double dipping. They were already paid to use their music in the game. Now they're getting paid on the back end for it to be in the game again. It makes no fucking sense. And to be quite honest, I'm getting kind of pissed off to the point where if we can't find a resolution for this, I might seek alternate means, meaning disabling the fucking content and then trying to find a way to get this bullshit settled in a different way than just the line level like I'm doing right now. Okay? Alright, so that is it for today's update. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have even more good news for you. Maybe more companies will come out, more videos will be released. I'm going to do this daily until we have answers. And this is our answers for today. So thank you for watching, everyone. I will have to say this to close. Regardless if you're a fan of mine or not, regardless if you watch my content or not, could you please spread the word, or at least even if you don't want people to watch my video, just tell them about the positive stuff like I just said, the certain companies that are releasing the claims. Because unfortunately what I'm seeing is people are going to the biggest YouTubers who basically are lagging behind. They don't even know what's going on. And they've been putting out videos the past few days saying, oh yeah, there's content ID, oh well. I'm like, you're the people who should have the information. You should have been there on Monday like I was in the line level figuring out what was going on, spreading the word, and they're not. Instead, the biggest people who have the biggest reach are saying nonsense just to make a video about it because people are asking them, and it makes no sense. I have useful information. Please disseminate this information amongst the internet so people know what's going on, okay? Thank you very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another update. Peace.
The following announcement has been paid for by the
Kojima World Order.